talk about training process in general, athletes, people always saying that training is most important part, and actually it is most important. But what we have to remember, there is stressor and there is adaptation or recovery.
Yeah.
And there is no big art to make super hard workouts every day or 3 times or 5 times a day and just kill and overtrain.
Yeah.
The art is how to plan workout, how to make your recovery faster, how to prepare, how to be ready for next workout, and be ready for maximal stresses faster and next day. That's a big thing in a training process.
Yeah. It's you can train as much as you want, as hard as you want, but if you don't recover well, the next training will have some effect, but it will not mean it will have positive effect.
Yeah, theoretically, we are not getting stronger when we
we're
train.
Training, no.
Yeah,
When
it's a
we're
stressor.
Yeah.
You are actually getting weaker, and after that, body is like, it was super hard. I have to get stronger. I have to get bigger, more ready for those stress.
Yeah.
So you get stronger when you rest, when you sleep, when you eat.
It's all those things combined. So in arm wrestling, it's no different than any other sport. You need to, of course, you can get your body prepared for a lot of things to arm wrestle every day. If you arm wrestle every day, it will get used to it. It will adapt and will know, and it will do some other things in your body. But you still need to focus on recovery.
Yeah.
So how can we make recovery better?
Yeah, and there are again many things you can use. It's I think there are no big secrets. It's all like you can use hot, cold, contrast procedures.
So we go into sauna
like
once a week.
thermal procedures.
Yeah, at least once a week we go into sauna.
Yeah.
Every day after each training I go in a cold tub.
I'm not so tough as you, and I'm going to cold bath sometimes, and I use a cold shower almost every morning.
Yeah, so contrast showers, all those things, they help with inflammation, bringing down inflammation, moving everything around, all those nutrients that you eat, all those things. And eating is one of the biggest parts of all of this.
Yeah.
You need to eat good.
You have to replace things you have lost, you have spent in training.
Yeah.
You have to build and again replace nutritions you have lost. Yeah. That's all about food, and it's training is it's okay. Not maybe so scientifically about say how much percent, but I would say it's maybe 50% is training, and you have to train smart and good. But it's all those in a high class sport.
It's different.
All other factors are same as important. That's what makes you a great athlete.
Yeah.
All those small parts. So thermal procedures, hot, cold, contrast. Same saunas as well.
Cryo sauna.
Those
are great.
Yeah.
So all these procedures, that help you with myofascial release.
Yeah.
Yeah. So not stretching, massages.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can do it yourself.
It's physiotherapy, manual therapy, soft tissue techniques, myofascial techniques.
Deep
and
tissue.
Question is one more thing. When when you start to think about recovery after workout, and actually it's directly after you have finished your workout, you start to think how to prepare for
next
workout next day or after 2 days or anywhere when it will be.
Maybe later evening.
Even second. So directly after you have finished your workout, you think about your next workout. That's actually time when you have to start work for this.
Yeah.
And you already said about those myofascial techniques, and one thing you use and same I'm using. That's all those myofascial techniques.
Yeah.
I have used
balls,
rubber balls like myofascial foam rollers, and lately those machine guns which makes our recovery easier,
faster.
I'm a physiotherapist. I have a lot of friends physiotherapists, and my wife is physiotherapist as well. So I have colleagues and friends and relatives I can ask to. But
Is this stealing your job, Janis? Is this stealing your job?
no, the thing is, if you are working with this every day and you go to your wife and say, okay, can you, I'm after work for 1 more hour, and she's like, get out. So that's a thing which helps me to do the things what others are lazy to do, so I can do it myself.
These are so great. They like we had the first one was machine gun.
Yeah.
These are the newer versions. This is
recovery fun.
Recovery fun.
By
So,
recover fun.
Whatever.
Yeah, it's the recovery.
It's great. They work super good. It's like if you constantly work on them, like after every workout, you just work on muscles. They don't get tight. If you don't work for them 2 weeks, you will feel they get tight. So this maybe first time you will spend 20 minutes. Next time you will spend less time. And if you have big knots in your muscles, some uncomfortable from sitting, from working too much shoulder activity, all those things.
First,
great.
about machine gun, don't use it always just on places where you feel some stiffness and pain. Be smarter.
Always look.
The one who looks also the places which are not only pain will win at the end. So look also to your shoulders, to your scapula, to your chest muscles. Work not only like to I feel pain in my elbow, so
just gonna
30 minutes work on your elbows. No, you can use it for all your body, and it will be much more beneficial than just on a place where you have a pain. If we talk about this one, I'm using it just for a week or two, and if I compare it to other machines,
you have self-made.
I have my self-made as well, and I have used some industrial as well. And thing with this one, it's
very quiet.
First of all, it's very quiet.
First, turn off the maximum level.
And thing. It's quiet. I can sit in front of TV with kids and watch TV and
work on your soft tissue.
Yeah, perfect. So that's actually it's very important.
Yeah.
Previous one was so kids went to sleep and I was like, okay, so they can cry like, Janis, what you're doing? Nothing. Just so that's a good thing with this one.
We in the gym we use it. We have few in the gym. I use it at home. You use it. We can stress enough. These are very great, very good investment for your health. I think all the athletes very benefit from this because that tight muscle will always cause an injury at some point. If one muscle is just pulling too hard all the time and you cannot stretch it out most of the time.
Not always. There are muscles which you can try to stretch, but you will not always get benefit. Sometimes you have to release them. That's a different thing, to stretch and to release. And
but people will feel something tight and they will try to stretch it until it's overstretched, basically.
And for athletes, it's a big problem. If you passively overstretch some joint, you get sometimes too much mobility. And actually, I would say active stretching for athletes is much better than passive. When you loosening up those ligaments, that's not the best thing. There are some passive stretch you can do, but not too often. So about other techniques, I would say flossing.
Nerve flossing.
Nerve flossing.
Nerve flossing. All these. What else?
First thing which I always do after workouts, not after every workout, it's blood flow exercise.
Just some mobility work, basically.
And in a free day, or you have done super hard workout in the morning, in the evening you can do just some super easy light blood flow exercise. Always help with recovery, help with tendons, help with some pains in the arm.
One of the biggest things that people always overlook is sleep, quality of sleep. I would say 9 hours of sleep. For me, it's the best. If I sleep less, I feel like shit. How it's for you?
Theoretically, it's about 60. I'm saying correct. 60 hours a week. I think that's a perfect.
That's perfect.
That's perfect.
Yeah,
but it's like almost nine hours every night.
Yeah.
That would be best. I try to sleep 8 hours. It's not always possible if you work full time, train full time. I have family, 3 kids, and so it's not always possible. But I'm trying, and it's okay if you sleep like one day you sleep not so much, but it's altogether like 60 hours a week. That's a gold standard.
Yeah.
So one day you can sleep a little bit less. Second, it's obligate.
But the thing that we want to say is we recommend doing something after your workouts. Don't just finish your workout and just go home.
Yeah.
Don't go to the shower. Just light stretching, moving around, moving the joints around.
The time professional athletes spend
in warming
sometimes
up
after workout is even bigger than before. Like everyone's thinking about, okay, I have to warm up. You have to warm up. You have to be ready for stress. But this cool down, this rehab part, this recovering and getting ready for your next workout, it's sometimes more important. And for me, definitely the time I spend after workouts, the time I do between workouts for recovery, that's a big part of my training, and I think that's a big part of success as well.
Yeah, for me too. I spend a lot of time on recovery with all those problems, because for a lot of years I didn't do them, and now I teach all my athletes to do these things before they get injured or have any kind of problems. Because the problem is going to hold you back, so be smart about it. Go sauna at least a week, once a week.
Yeah, cold showers, cold baths.
You don't need to do anything, just
massage therapies. Use massage guns, use rollers, use myofascial balls. There are plenty of information in internet. With one more thing with massage gun, I would advise for those who are maybe not so good at anatomy and not so good about. Try to find some maybe who can show you which muscles have to work with massage gun.
We can do it maybe
we can do some video because it's special techniques how to work with chest muscles, with shoulders, how to do it better. Don't work on the bones and hit them. Work with soft tissue, and you really can have a benefit, and it will help with your recovery. It will help with your pains. It will
with arm wrestling career.
This longevity. That's important. About training process,
lazy.
I have always said I have had many super talented athletes and students, but all who are achieving some really good level are those who are able to be in a sport for 2, 3, 4, 5 years or more, and be more or less healthy. So injury free. That's a biggest thing to success. If you are in pain, if you are all the time in injuries, if you are struggling,
it's very hard to go anywhere.
It's impossible to progress. Body has those how to say self-saving reactions. Pain is self-saving reaction, and you will not get stronger because body is blocking it. It's blocking. You say, okay, that's it. You have reached your limit. You will break something. You will damage something, and body will stop you. So you have to be healthy to get stronger. That's very important. So be healthy, be strong,
and love arm wrestling.
Love arm wrestling.